ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Good morning students. Today our topic is nitrogen containing organic compounds. New chapter, nitrogen containing organic compounds, or simply we can say call nitrogen compounds. Okay, nitrogen containing organic compounds are amines, nitrogen containing compounds, diazonium salts, and cyanides, cyanides and isocyanides, nitro compounds and alkyl nitrites. Okay, these are the nitrogen containing organic compounds: amines, diazonium salts, cyanides, isocyanates, nitro compounds and alkyl nitrites. Amines general formula are NH2. Diazonium salts are N triple bond N plus X minus diazonium salts. Cyanides are CN. Isocyanates are NC. Nitro compounds are NO2. Alkyl nitrites are NO. Okay, these are the general formulas. In these compounds, amines nitrogen presents, diazonium salt nitrogen present, cyanides nitrogen present, isocyanate nitrogen, alkyl nitrate, all nitro compounds and alkyl nitrate. In all these compounds nitrogen is present, hence they are called as nitrogen containing organic compounds. Okay, nitrogen containing organic compounds. Right, now we are discussing about amines only. Okay, amines, nitrogen containing organic compound, that is amines. Nitrogen containing organic compound is amines. Amines, nitrogen containing compounds. Introduction. In this, in nature amines occur in proteins, vitamins, hormones and alkaloids. Okay, amines in nature, amines occur in proteins, vitamins, hormones and alkaloids, and these are also present in polymers also. So in nature, amines occur in proteins, vitamins, hormones and alkaloids. Two biologically active ligands. Two biologically active ligands are adrenaline and ephedrine. Adrenaline and ephedrine, these two are biologically active compounds. In these biologically active compounds, secondary amino group is present. Secondary amino group containing compounds, two biologically active ligands. Now, these are presence of adrenaline epidramine, which are increases the blood pressure, which are increases the blood pressure, okay, which are increases the blood pressure, adrenaline and epidramine. Yes. And another one is Novocaine. Novocaine is a synthetic amino compound which is used as anesthetic. It is used as anesthetic in dentistry, which is used as anesthetic in dentistry, dental problems. Okay, and one more, Benadryl is a tertiary amino group containing compound, tertiary amino group containing drug. In this Benadryl, tertiary amino group containing compound, especially it is used as antihistaminic drug. It is used as antihistaminic drug. Antihistaminic drug means it prevents the acidity and allergy. It prevents acidity and allergy. Okay, this is antihistaminic drug. And another one is quaternary ammonium salts, especially quaternary ammonium salts. Quaternary ammonium salts used as surfactants. Quaternary ammonium salts are used as surfactants. And another one is diazonium salts. Diazonium salts are used in the preparation of organic compounds, aromatic organic compounds, aromatic organic compounds, including dyes. Okay, these are the importance of amines. First one is, in nature, amines occur in proteins, vitamins, hormones and alkaloids. Second one is, two biologically active ligands are there. These two biologically active ligands are adrenaline and epidrin. They contains secondary amino group. That means secondary amino group containing biologically active drugs are adrenaline and epidrin. They are used increases in the blood pressure. Third one is Novocaine. Novocaine is a synthetic amino compound. It is used as anesthetic in dentistry. Okay, Benadryl is a drug. It contains tertiary amino group. Tertiary amino group containing drug is Benadryl drug. It is used as antihistaminic drug. Antihistaminic drug means it prevents the acidity and allergy. And another one is quaternary ammonium salts are used as surfactants, and diazonium salts are used in the preparation of aromatic organic compounds including dyes. Okay, these are used in the preparation of aromatic organic compounds including dyes. Okay, these are the importances of amines. Then go for what is the structure of amines. Structure of amines. Their structure: nitrogen with one pair of electrons, methyl group, here methyl group and methyl group, CH3 group. Nitrogen with 3 methyl groups. Nitrogen group number is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 valence electrons. Here methyl group valency 1, methyl group valency 1, methyl group valency 1. Here CH3 group and CH3 group, CH3 group, here one pair. This is unshared electron pair. This is unshared electron pair, unshared electron pair, or it is also called as lone pair of electrons. Unshared electron pair, lone pair of electrons. So presence of this unshared electron or lone pair of electrons, hybridization is equal to 1, 2, 3 plus 1 lone pair, total 4. Therefore hybridization is sp3 hybridization. After that, here number of sigma bonds around nitrogen, number of sigma bonds around nitrogen is equal to 3, and number of lone pair of electrons, number of lone pair of electrons, number of lone pair of electrons is equal to 1, and shape of the molecule is equal to pyramidal shape with one lone pair. So here pyramidal shape. Now bond angle in this molecule is equal to 108 degrees. Presence of lone pair of electron. Presence of lone pair, here presence of lone pair or unshared electron pair, it is acts as a Lewis base. That's why it is acts as Lewis base. What is the meaning of Lewis base? The species which donates the lone pair of electrons are called as Lewis bases. So here these amines are acts as Lewis bases because of presence of unshared pair of electrons or lone pair of electrons. In this bond angle is 108 degrees. So in amines, hybridization is sp3, number of sigma bonds around nitrogen 3, the number of lone pairs 1, shape of the molecule is pyramidal shape, bond angle is 108 degrees. It is acts as a Lewis base because of presence of lone pair of electrons or unshared electron pair. This is about structure. If amines are having chiral nitrogen atom, they exhibits optical activity or optical isomerism. For example, chiral nitrogen means it has 4 different groups. chiral nitrogen compounds. Chiral nitrogen compounds are optically active. For example, if you take a nitrogen atom, alkyl group R1, R2, R3 with one lone pair. Flipping of this lone pair of electrons, it becomes a lone pair of electrons. This is R1, R2 and R3. Okay, around this nitrogen, R1 group is different, R2 group different, R3 group different, lone pair. So 4 different groups around the nitrogen. That's why it is called as chiral nitrogen. It is called as chiral nitrogen. Presence of chiral nitrogen, here flipping of lone pair of electrons. Flipping of lone pair of electrons. Flipping of lone pair of electrons occur. So flipping of lone pair of electrons occur, it gives two non-superimposable mirror images. So that's why these two are called as non-superimposable mirror images. Non-superimposable mirror images. So non-superimposable mirror images are called as enantiomers. Okay, these are also called as enantiomers. Okay, what is mean by enantiomers? Enantiomers means non-superimposable mirror images. Non-superimposable mirror images are called as enantiomers. Okay, because of chiral nitrogen. Chiral nitrogen means the nitrogen atom which has 4 different groups around the nitrogen is called as chiral nitrogen. So chiral nitrogen containing compounds are optically active because of these two are non-superimposable mirror images. Non-superimposable mirror images are called as enantiomers. So here it is about optical activity about nitrogen compounds or amines, especially amines. Right, then go for classification of amines. Classification of amines. Classification of amines. Classification of amines. Amines are derivatives of ammonia. Okay, amines are derivatives of ammonia. From ammonia 1, 2 are all hydrogens. All hydrogens replaced by alkyl group or aryl group, alkyl group or aryl group. From ammonia 1 or 2 or all hydrogens replaced by alkyl groups or aryl groups, we are getting different amines. For example, if you take here NH3, okay, NH3, it is a ammonia molecule. From this ammonia molecule, one hydrogen replaced by one alkyl group. Replacement of one hydrogen, addition of alkyl group. It becomes RNH2. Similarly, from this removal of two hydrogens means replacement of two hydrogens and addition of two alkyl groups. Addition of two alkyl groups. Two hydrogens replaced by two alkyl groups are NHR. Similarly, from this ammonia molecule, replacement of three hydrogens and addition of three alkyl groups. Then we are getting alkyl group NRR. Okay, now this amine is called as NH2 group containing amine is called as primary amine. It is known as primary amine. If NH group is present, this amine is called as secondary amine. It is known as secondary amine. Only nitrogen is present, that is known as tertiary amine. Okay, tertiary amines. So amines are mainly classified into three categories: primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. If nitrogen with positive charge, that is nothing but your N nitrogen, alkyl group, alkyl group, alkyl group, alkyl group, here plus, here another one is minus. Here nitrogen with positive charge, this is called as quaternary salt. It is known as quaternary salt. Nitrogen with two hydrogens, primary amine. Nitrogen with only one hydrogen, secondary amine. Nitrogen without hydrogens, tertiary amine. Nitrogen with positive charge, quaternary salt. So amines are mainly classified into three types: primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. Aliphatic primary amine, aliphatic secondary amine, aliphatic tertiary amine. If this alkyl group is aromatic ring, aryl group, aromatic primary amines, aromatic secondary amines, aromatic tertiary amines. Okay, now this R group is aromatic ring, phenyl ring, C6H5NH2. Next, C6H5 taken twice NH. Next, C6H5 taken thrice N. This is amino group, aromatic primary amine. It is aromatic secondary amine. This is aromatic tertiary amine. So that means your amines are mainly classified into three categories: aliphatic primary amine, aliphatic secondary amine, aliphatic tertiary amine. And aromatic primary amine, aromatic secondary amine and aromatic tertiary amine. Nitrogen with positive charge, that is known as quaternary salt. Okay, this is the classification of amines. These amines are also further classified into two types. Amines are mainly classified into two categories. One is symmetrical amines, and the second type is unsymmetrical amines. Okay, symmetrical amines and unsymmetrical amines. Yes, here symmetrical amines means alkyl groups are same. If the alkyl groups are same, that is symmetrical amine. In this case, if alkyl groups are different, if alkyl groups are different, they are called as unsymmetrical amines. Symmetrical amines, unsymmetrical amines. For example, here CH3 group, NHCH3 group. Both the alkyl groups are same, therefore it is a symmetrical amine. Unsymmetrical amine means CH3, NHC2H5. Here alkyl groups are different alkyl groups, NHC2H5. It is methyl group and this is ethyl group. Two different alkyl groups. Methyl, dimethylamine, two methyl groups, alkyl groups same. Methyl, ethyl, alkyl groups are different. So therefore, these amines are unsymmetrical and they are called as symmetrical amines. So amines mainly classified into two categories based on the attachment of alkyl groups, symmetrical and unsymmetrical amines. Yes. Then go for nomenclature. Nomenclature of amines. Nomenclature of amines. Compound, common name, and IUPAC name. Compound, common name and IUPAC name. Yes, compound is CH3NH2. CH3NH2. Common name is methylamine. Methylamine. Okay. IUPAC name is methanamine. Okay, methanamine. IUPAC name methanamine. Alkanamine. IUPAC name is alkanamine. Okay, meth plus ane plus amine. Methanamine means word root is meth, single bond ane and amine. In this removal of e, methanamine. Methylamine common name, IUPAC name is methanamine. Yes, and another one is CH3CH2NH2. This is ethyl group. So common name is ethylamine. IUPAC name, two carbons, eth, single bond, ane, amino group is present. So therefore, amine, a removal of E. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? Ethanamine. Okay, this is equal to ethanamine. Yes, and one more. CH3, CH2, NH2. This is N-propyl amine. Common name is N-propyl amine. Now, 1-propanamine. IUPAC name is 1-propanamine. CH3CHNH2, here CH3. This is isopropylamine. Its common name is isopropylamine. Okay, isopropylamine. IUPAC name is at second position, amino group is present. Therefore, it is called as 2-propanamine. At second position, amino group is present, hence it is called as 2-propanamine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, here NH2 group. Okay, what is the name of this compound? N-butyl, 1, 2, 3, 4, N-butylamine. 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 Its IUPAC name is 1-butanamine. Okay, its IUPAC name is 1-butanamine. And one more example. Yes, and one more example. CH2 double bond CH CH2 NH2. Okay, CH2 NH2. Its common name is allyl amine because it is the allyl group. Allyl group plus amine, allyl amine. IUPAC name is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so true. 2 propene 1 amine. Prop plus 2 ene 1 amine. 1 amine. Prop 2 ene 1 amine or 2 propene 1 amine. Prop 2 ene 1 amine or prop 2 ene 1 amine. Propenamine, 2 propenamine. And another one is NH2 CH2 taken 6 NH2. Okay, this is diamine, it is hexamethylene. So common name is hexamethylene diamine. Hexamethylene diamine. Hexamethylene diamine. IUPAC name is at first position amino group, sixth position amino group. Therefore, so hexane X plus N plus 1 comma 6 diamine. Okay, diamine. So hexane 1 comma 6 diamine. This is the IUPAC name of the compound. And another one is aromatic compounds. Here NH2 group is present. Phenyl and NH2 group, C6H5NH2. This is called as, commonly it is also known as aniline. Okay, IUPAC name is also same, aniline or benzenamine. Benzenamine. Aniline or benzenamine. And one more example is NH2 group and CH3. On benzene ring, one is amino group and another one is methyl group. Okay, NH2 group and CH3 group are present. Commonly they are called as toluenenes. At second position amino group is present, therefore it is called as orthotoluene. Okay, orthotoluene. Common name orthotoluene. And IUPAC name is, at second position amino group is present, therefore it is called as 2-aminotoluene. 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 Orthotoluene or 2-aminotoluene. Yes. And one more, here NH2 group and bromine, Br. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? At para position bromine is present, therefore it is called as parabromoaniline. Parabromoaniline. Parabromoaniline, common name. IUPAC name is here 1, 2, 3, 4. At fourth position bromine is present, therefore it is called as 4-bromoaniline. Okay, 4-bromoaniline. Yes, and one more compound, benzene, here NCH3, here also CH3. nitrogen CH3. So its common name is NN dimethyl aniline. NN dimethyl aniline. Here also same N comma N dimethyl aniline or NN dimethyl benzenamine, or it is also called as NN dimethyl benzenamine. NN dimethyl benzenamine. Okay, these are the aromatic compounds nomenclature. And different amines, different alkyl groups attached to the amine, and their IUPAC name is given by. And one more example for different amines. Right, CH3 group and NHCH2CH3. Its common name is ethyl group. It is methyl group, ethyl methylamine. Common name is ethyl methylamine. Okay, ethyl methylamine. But IUPAC name is, this is the longest chain, and here it is a substitution. So N-methyl ethanamine. IUPAC name is N-methyl plus eth plus N plus amine. Okay, amine. So its IUPAC name is N-methyl ethanamine. N-methyl ethanamine. And one more, C2H5 NHC2H5. What is the common name? This is ethyl group and ethyl group. Both are ethyl groups. So diethyl, common name is diethylamine. Okay, diethylamine. Common name diethylamine. IUPAC name is, one is substitution, another one longest chain. So N-ethyl ethanamine. IUPAC name is N-ethyl ethanamine. Okay, N-ethyl ethanamine. And one more example, CH3N CH3 CH2 CH3. Okay, these two are methyl groups. It is butyl group. Butyl dimethyl amine. Butyl dimethyl amine. But IUPAC name is, this is the longest chain. Two methyl groups are taken as substitutions. So therefore N comma N dimethyl butanamine, one butanamine. Okay, one butanamine. Yes, and one more compound, CH3 nitrogen CH3. Okay, its common name is trimethyl amine. Three methyl groups are present. N comma N trimethyl amine. Okay, this is common name. Okay, what about IUPAC name? Here only one carbon in the longest chain, NN dimethyl methanamine. N comma N dimethyl methanamine. Okay, N comma N dimethyl methanamine. So this is about nomenclature of amines. Okay, common nomenclature and IUPAC nomenclature of amines. Next, how to prepare amines. Preparation methods of amines. Preparation methods of amines. First preparation method, Hoffman's ammonolysis. Okay, ammonolysis of alkyl halides or Hoffman's ammonolysis. Ammonia, when ammonia on treatment with alkyl halide in a sealed tube at 373 Kelvin temperature. At 373 Kelvin temperature. Ammonia on treatment with alkyl halide at 373 Kelvin temperature. One hydrogen is replaced by alkyl group. So it gives RNH2. Remaining hydrogen and halogen, removal of hydrogen halide minus HX. Okay, this is called as primary amine formation. Primary amine. Now further, this primary amine reacts with second mole of alkyl halide. What happened? Similarly, hydrogen is replaced by alkyl group. Hydrogen combines with X minus HX, hydrogen halide. Then it gives RNHR. Okay, here NH group is present, hence it is called as tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. Similarly, further it is reacts with another mole of alkyl halide. Now this hydrogen is also replaced by alkyl group. It gives RNR, here minus hydrogen halide. Dehydrohalogenation. It is a tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. Now this tertiary amine further reacts with alkyl halide. What happened? Yes, very simple. Here lone pair of electrons are present. Therefore, this lone pair of electrons are donated to the alkyl group R plus here X minus. Therefore, this alkyl group is attached to the nitrogen. It gives nitrogen R, here R and R. Here also alkyl group. Loss of electrons, it gets positive charge. Nitrogen positive charge. Remaining is here X minus. So nitrogen must be possess here positive charge and halogen is X minus. Hence this compound is called as quaternary salt. Quaternary salt. Okay, it is a quaternary salt formation. So when ammonia is treated with alkyl halide, finally we are getting quaternary salt. Okay, primary amine to secondary amine to tertiary amine to finally we are getting quaternary salt. Okay, similarly, instead of here alkyl halide, we can take aromatic halides. Aromatic halide means chlorobenzene. Similarly, we are getting primary amines, secondary amines, tertiary amines and quaternary salts. But in this case, especially here aniline is taken, C6H5NH2, aniline is taken. It is on treatment with RX, alkyl halide. What happened? Here it is the aromatic primary amine. Aromatic primary amine, replacement of hydrogen by alkyl halide minus HX. Here alkyl group is attached to the aniline, NHR. Here only NH group is present. This is called as secondary amine. Primary amine is converted into secondary amine. Next, in this case, and one more alkyl halide is added to the secondary amine, replacement of hydrogen by alkyl group, then we are getting here N, R and R, okay, minus HX. This is called as tertiary amine formation, okay, tertiary amine formation. Now in this primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary salt, and one more alkyl halide is added to this tertiary amine, RX is added, removal of RX is added, then what happened here? Aromatic system with nitrogen, alkyl group, here positive charge plus X minus, okay, this is also called as quaternary salt. It is aromatic amine, this is aliphatic amines. So preparation method of primary amines, secondary amines, tertiary amines, quaternary salts. Here also same, aromatic primary amine to secondary amine to tertiary amine to quaternary salt. Right, now in this, the most important question is there. When alkyl halides reacts with ammonia, alkyl halide RX plus ammonia, alkyl halide is taken as excess quantity. In this, what is the major product obtained in this reaction? If alkyl halide is taken with ammonia, but ammonia is taken as excess quantity, in this the major product obtained is major product. Yes, alkyl halide is taken, excess alkyl halide is taken, it is produced by primary amines, secondary amines, tertiary amines and quaternary salt. But in this secondary and tertiary amines are major, here primary amine is the minor product. If ammonia is taken as excess, primary amines, secondary amines, tertiary amines, mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary amines are obtained, but in this primary amine is the major compound, secondary and tertiary amines are minor compounds. Why? Because here alkyl halide is excess, means more number of alkyl halides are added, then it is converted to primary to secondary, secondary to tertiary. So major is secondary and tertiary. Here ammonia is taken as excess quantity, it prevents the formation of secondary and tertiary amines. Therefore, in this reaction, major product is primary. Primary is the major, secondary, tertiary minor. In this primary is minor, secondary and tertiary major products. Okay, and in this one, your major final product obtained is similarly. Here one more question. RX with ammonia, here excess quantity is taken. What is the final product? What is the final product and its covalency? Similarly, alkyl halide plus ammonia, here ammonia is taken as excess quantity, here also same final product and its covalency. Now in this final product obtained is alkyl halide is taken as excess quantity, final product obtained in this reaction is quaternary salt. Finally we are getting quaternary salt, alkyl plus and X minus. So final product is quaternary salt. Final product is quaternary salt. Now covalency around nitrogen 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Around nitrogen only 4 bonds are there. Therefore its covalency of nitrogen. Its covalency means nitrogen covalency. Covalency of nitrogen is 4. Covalency of nitrogen is equal to 4. Okay, but in this case alkyl halide plus ammonia is taken as excess quantity. So therefore due to the presence of excess quantity of ammonia, it prevents the formation of secondary and tertiary. So major product is only primary. Therefore your final product is primary amine or NH2. Okay, this is primary amine. Final product is primary amine. Covalency 1, 2, 3 only. So covalency of nitrogen is equal to 3 only. Okay, this is important question in the preparation of amines by Hoffman's ammonolysis reaction or ammonolysis of alkyl halide. This is method 1.
ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి జేఈఈ అయినా నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.